Sairam, my name is Lakshmi Turaga, and I am so grateful to be here sharing a treasured memory for chapter 2 of the 100 Stories for 100 Years series titled Padanamaskar on Varalakshmi Vratham Day in Prashantinilayam. The moment I'm about to tell you is one of those rare moments that stay with you forever. It's an experience about Padanamaskar on Varalakshmi Vratham Day at the sacred Prashanthi Nilayam. It takes me back to July 31st, 2009, when I was blessed to be on a pilgrimage trip with Region 4 to Swami's divine abode. That morning, I was fortunate enough to take part in the Varalakshmi Ratham Puja, something so special to my heart, performing it there in the divine presence of Swami himself was a dream come true. But as special as that morning was, what happened later that day during the evening darshan was an experience I could never have anticipated, one that continues to fill me with divine bliss. Now, let me set the stage for what took place during that darshan. I had initially been given a special responsibility to offer letters to Swami on behalf of our Region 4 group. I was supposed to sit in the front row, right there, close to Swami's path. But just before the darshan began, one of the aunties from our group expressed her deep wish to fulfill this duty. Though I had looked forward to this role, I could see how much it meant to her, so I happily passed the opportunity to her. I moved to the second row instead, feeling content that maybe this was just as it was meant to be. As we sat eagerly waiting for darshan, Swami appeared, radiant as he always was. He was seated in his red proto chair, slowly making his way through the sea of devotees. The energy was indescribable. Every eye was fixed on Swami, every heart beating in unison with the divine rhythm of the movement. As he came closer to our section, Swami stopped near a group of devotees. He looked at them with that loving gaze of his and asked where they were from. California, they responded. Swami, in his enduring way, asked again, and they answered the same, as if each response was a chance for them to be in the glow of his love a little longer. In midst of this, something incredible happened. It felt as though time slowed and a small path opened up between Swami and me. It's hard to put into words, but somehow everything aligned in that instant. Before I knew it, I found myself moving forward, almost as if guided by an unseen hand. Of course, it was Swami's will. I took Padnamaskar, touching his divine lotus feet not once, but thrice, three times. I looked up him, and in that moment, Swami's face was filled with such grace and compassion. I felt an indescribable completeness, a feeling that I had found everything I would ever sought in his presence. This was not just a darshan, it was a movement of sparshan, of touching the divine lotus feet and sambashan, of connecting with him. I was beyond words, in a state of pure gratitude and love. I felt as though Swami had drawn me closer, reminding me of his infinite love and presence in my life. Later that evening, I called my husband, filled with joy, and shared with him what had happened. He was thrilled and shared the experience with everyone at the Kansas Sai Center during the Sunday bhajans. As he did, one Sai brother approached him and what he said left us both in pleasant shock. He shared that he had a vivid dream early that same Friday early morning in Kansas on Varalakshmi Ratham Day. In his dream, he saw me receiving Padnamaskar from Swami precisely as it had happened in real life, almost at the same time frame. The realization hit me so deeply. Swami's omnipresence, his boundless love, was there in every part of this experience. Moments like this remind me of Swami's omnipresence, omniscience, and omnipotence. It was as if he was showing me that no matter what, where we are, he is always there, watching over us, guiding us with his divine grace. I feel so blessed to have had this experience, and it's a precious memory I will hold close to my heart forever. And it's a good reassurance for all of us to be in His fold and to continue our journey with His guidance. Swami, I'm deeply grateful to you for being with me, for guiding me through every step of my life, and I pray for your continued guidance and support in all that lies ahead. Thank you for listening to my experience. Sai Ram, Sai Ramai.